where you can get up and live. I mean, them white boys who be shooting, all they doing is doing what they learned in the police academy, where they got the little figure up there where you're supposed to shoot all up in here. That's all they know is how to shoot right up in here to kill you. But you can shoot if you practice enough. You can shoot any way you want to. The white boys just want to kill you.
You gotta be careful.
Well, so my daddy told me, he was disappointed because I'm the oldest of 6 boys.
Right.
He said, "Hey, if you don't want to be no cop, let me see if I can get you into the fire department." I looked at him and said, "You ain't gonna get me into no fire department." But he did. I said,
Okay.
Damn, Pops, you got juice like that? He said, "Yeah." So I stayed there for 28 years. My daddy, 90 years old now.
Soldier, man. That's a soldier, boy. Like, for real.
Yeah.
That's courage, man. A lot of people wouldn't do that.
They didn't care, even though I told the fire department that, hey, I was shot 3 times when I was a teenager because I was in a gang. They looked at me and said, "Oh, in a gang, huh? Which gang were you affiliated with?" I said, "I was a snake." That kind of tripped them out,
Got him.
He said, "I was a snake. Blackstone, Cobra Stone, Mickey Cobras, and they just
Operation Gone. It's crazy. Actually, it started out good, but it turned bad because it was an organization to help communities. But
well, you know what? I didn't see. I was a gang member 1973, 74, 75. I got shot in 74. All my daddy was trying to think of was to get me out of town,
right.
and trying to get me to tell who did it. But he know I ain't gonna snitch.
Okay.
I didn't tell, but they found out who shot me. I'm talking about Mickey Caldwell, the gang leader, chief.
Wow.
Because back then there wasn't no such thing as a GD and a BD. It was just the disciples.
Oh.
That GD stuff came, I don't know, sometime during the 90s,
Don't let it buzz.
Wasn't no GDs, but it was some disciples that shot me. I got shot. I don't know if you know where Kennedy King College is.
I think so.
We're on 63rd and Halsted, right where Kennedy King College is right now. It used to be 2 movies right there. One called The Inglewood, called The Empress, and the other one was called The Empress. I was coming out the Empress, walking towards the red line wasn't even built yet.
Wow.
They were still building it. They were still working on it. So I was walking towards, towards the Dan Ryan, and hey, I got popped 3 times. Bam, bam, bam. Shoulders, thigh, and lower ankle. I'm glad that they couldn't shoot because they didn't get me in my back. They shot me in my back, but I ain't paralyzed. I'm straight.
Oh.
Because you see most people be in a wheelchair and stuff.
Oh no. No joke.
That's God, man. God said,
"Thank you.
You're gonna be alright." So no.
That's amazing, like, for real.
Oh man, that's what people go through in their life. See. And I feel sorry for y'all because y'all got it worse. Y'all got it bad, man. Y'all don't make enough money. Y'all got to hustle, and that's fucked up, Now, I made sure my kids, went to college. I made sure